foremost, I'd like to give a special welcome to the Deanery of the University of South Africa, the College of Law, and to the head of the Unisa Law Clinic in the absentia, to our esteemed judges, to the finalists, to my colleagues, to the USA, to the SLC, and all the coaches that actually took time to make sure that this day actually becomes a reality. First and foremost, to be short, mine is just to introduce you to what exactly the Moot Court is all about. Moot Court forms part of a 4-year plan for the Unisa Law Clinic. It's part of the program where we want to engage the community. As an open distance learning institution, Unisa students are finding themselves a lot of time being isolated. So we need to have programs where we can help them and incorporate them with the community, and so that they can be able to compete with their counterparts in residential universities. So this is aimed for all the 3rd and 4th year LLB students. If you're a student, you are here, this is an opportunity for you to see how they fight in the battle of words. This is an opportunity for you. We are going to make sure that we are planting a seed in you. So the Moot Court is an actual hypothetical case. We have real judges here. I'll introduce you to the judges in short. And these participants have gone through 3 levels where they had to be sharpened to become the litigants of Moot. Sitting here, I promise you, we have jargons here. I'm telling you, I'm going with jargons here. I'm going with the legal eagles here. So without wasting any more time, let me introduce to all of you my esteemed guests and the judges. First and foremost, please help me in welcoming Professor Duplessis, the acting judge and the professor in the Northwest University. Also help me welcome Advocate Koza, a lecturer in Unisa in the Criminal Law Department with the module Criminal Procedure. We also have Advocate Mphahlele with the LLB from Limpopo, practicing advocate for 8 years, expert in commercial, corporate, and personal injury. Also have the FBI. I'd like to welcome Mr. Ndlela, admitted attorney of the High Court, experience in mining energy, LLB, LLM in environmental law from UP, and has an MBA from Germany. We welcome Ms. Sibisi, an attorney and a professional of the Ramaji MJ Attorneys Executive Committee of the Black Lawyers Association in Mpumalanga branch. Also let me welcome my colleague, Ms. Timoloho Matabata, a CA from the Unisa Law Clinic, candidate attorney from the Unisa Law Clinic, completed her practical legal studies with in a master's candidate. Also help me welcome my other colleague, which is Mr. Hlatwayo, also a candidate attorney from the Unisa Law Clinic, completed LPT and also a master's candidate. Help me once more to welcome my colleague from the branch of the Unisa Law Clinic, Medelbert, candidate attorney, also completed PLT with law school in it. Help me also welcome Ms. Matidiso, also my colleague, a candidate attorney from the Unisa Law Clinic, also completed PLT with LIP and also a master's candidate. Surely this demonstrates to all of you that we have indeed the legals in the legal fraternity. We have the eagles in the legal fraternity in actuality. So this is going to be joy to everybody who is a lover of intellectual battles. Please enjoy.
Thank you so much. I'd like to call Advocate Golden to the podium to explain the rules of engagement.
Thank you very much, President Director. Good morning, everyone. In court, I will try to be very quick. My job is very simple, to read the rules that we must all adhere to. The competition begins as soon as the first round starts. As soon as the competition begins, communication between the trainers, the participants, must be avoided. Participants of each team are not allowed to listen to other teams during the round 1 and 2. No team mentor trainer should obtain information about the other team. The use of mobile phones, smartphones, electronic communication device during competition is prohibited. Each regional team is only allowed to enter one team which consists of 3 team members. Each team member is expected to make oral presentation. Each team will be assigned a unique number that will be used to identify the team throughout the competition. The card will also indicate the number which will determine their opponents. For round 2, those who compete as the applicant will become respondent vis-a-vis. Each team will compete against 2 regions. In all rounds, the first round and the final round, each region or team will be given 40 minutes to present their case, and will be to the discretion of each team how they allocate their allocated time. The applicants will have to reserve time for rebuttal from the 40 minutes. Maximum time for rebuttal is 10 minutes. The respondent will not have the rebuttal. No team may be allocated more than 15 minutes per applicant. Coming to the scoring, the judging team will consist of 3 independent judges who are practitioners. There will be a separate judging panel for round 1, round 2, and the final rounds. And then there are rules for scoring. There will be different judges responsible for scoring oral arguments and memorials. For oral presentation, each judge will score each regional team member individually. The scores of all judges in relation to each individual will be added together and divided by the number of judges to reach the aggregate total. That will be the final mark of that individual. The aggregate total of individuals per team, as determined above, are added together and divided by the number of members to reach the total score of the regional team. After the 2 rounds, the highest scoring regional team will be advanced to a final round. Scoring of the finals, the scoring process in the final will follow the process explained above. The team with the highest score will be the winner of the competition. The 3 individuals with the highest score will respectively be the best oralist of the competition, the final runner, and the second runner. Once the scoring committee has tallied the score and determined the winner, the judges will announce the winning team and offer the feedback. And then we have the clerk of the court that is responsible to ensure the oral argument runs smoothly and do the following: to announce when the court is in session, to check arguments time and ensure that each speaker speaks for the amount of time indicated. The clerk will show the remaining time with the time sign, which will be displayed to the team and the judges. To deliver the score sheets to the judges, after the judges have scored the round, to deliver the scoring sheets to the scoring committee after every round. After each round, to clear the table of judges and ensure the judges are ready for the next round. And lastly, to call the courtroom to order where it's necessary. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, I have the pleasure of saying that today was an extremely long but extremely fruitful day. You all deserve a round of applause. Indeed, the caliber of which you guys presented, made your arguments, was unparalleled. It can rival some of our colleagues in actual court. So you really did very good. I'm not going to be long. Mine is just to call the attorney at the law clinic, Ms. Getani, to announce as to who goes through to the next round for tomorrow. Cynthia, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. All protocols observed. As I was introduced by Program Director, my name is Zinhle Ketani, and I'm a Principal Attorney at the Unisa Law Clinic, Tshwane branch. Okay, guys, I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to explain how it is that you guys were scored, and then I'll announce the scores in ascending order. So the ones who got the least amount will be announced first. Okay. So as you know, you guys appeared before 3 judges and you had 2 sittings. Each judge scored you out of 100. So you appeared before 6 judges, making the total of your score out of 600. We understand? And you guys being 3 in a team, the team score is out of 1,800 points. Okay? All right. So I'm going to announce the team that scored the least, going up to the team that scored the highest, and then I'll mention again which teams are part of the semifinals. It makes sense? All right. You guys anxious? Okay. The team currently in 7th place is Team 6, scoring at 804 points. Can we please give them a hand of applause? Team in 6th place is Team 7, coming in with 863 points. The team in 5th is Team 4 with 1,279 points. In 4th place is Team 5 with 1,304 points. Let's give them a hand. In 3rd place, we have Team 2 with 1,376.5 points. In 2nd place, we have Team 3 with 1,453 points. And the team currently leading is Team 1 with 1,587 points. Let's give them a round of applause. So again, guys, just to highlight which teams are gonna be participating tomorrow in the semifinals, it's Team 5, Team 2, Team 3, and Team 1. Are we all clear? Those are your semi-finalists. Thank you so much, guys, and congratulations to the teams that made it to the semi-finals, as well as the teams that haven't. Guys, you really performed really well. We're really proud of you, and we thank you as well for the patience that you have demonstrated here. Thank you.
About the matters, he answered that these are just political rhetorics, whereas they ought to protect, prevent, and promote the right entrenched in the Bill of Rights, of which is further supported by Section 7, subsection 2 of the Constitution.
The statement of fact is that the city of Johannesburg carried out an order to forcefully evict hundreds of illegal immigrants who were, yes, occupying at least 3 abandoned buildings in central Johannesburg.
As Section 83 enjoins him to do so, and nor can the court prescribe what this must be.
You take your law, you take your principles, and you take your facts.
In this matter in another court, and we are submitting that the Supreme Court of Appeal can provide a remedy on this court. So our humble submission is that it is true the court has got jurisdiction, but it shares that jurisdiction.
Status in society that it can actually incite violence, and it can also be declared as hateful speech, making reference to people, to cockroaches.
It is our submission that indeed the first and the second respondents have a positive duty to protect the applicants in this matter. Justices, this is a case where the members of the 9th respondents.
Section 167, subsection 7 of the Constitution stipulates that constitutional matters are matters that involve the interpretation, protection, and enforcement of the Constitution.
Mr. Matlasi, just to direct you, can we agree that the High Court can deal with urgent matters? And for you to get an audience here, your case wouldn't really rest on urgency because any other court in the country can hear urgency.
In any given time, however, the city evicted the occupants of the old Standard Bank building without a court order, of which it is unlawful. If the bench has no questions, counsel would like to give Counsel Baloyi to proceed with the submissions.
Taking into consideration the case of Ahmed v. Multilateral Vehicle Fund, Accident Fund rather, in paragraph 19, this court stated that when a constitutional matter involves the development of common law, the position becomes different.
We are battling in terms of how is it that the applicants are bringing the first and the second respondents to court.
We as the respondent denied the allegations the applicants brought before the Honorable Court. Co-counsel has rightly argued that this is an abuse.
The Constitution says everyone.
Yes.
Now, are you, in terms of interpretation of statutes, does not mean anyone. It means everyone who is in the country legally is subject to the protection of the rights found in the Constitution in terms of Section 36. But does it mean anyone, even illegal foreigners or fugitives from crime in other countries, who would then come to South Africa and want protection through our Constitution?
Followed in the provisions in Section 8, subsection 2, as it saw it necessary to take steps immediately to protect the health and safety of the occupiers of the Old Standard Bank House.
If your opponents decide, come here and say that, yes, this right was infringed. In fact, it was not just infringed, but we submitted it.
Apologies, I have a follow-up question in terms of that clause which we're asking about, but I'm directing it more or less in the statements which were being made by the public figures. What is your submission if we apply that same set of clause in view of the statements which the public figures uttered?
Section 16 of the Constitution, subsection 1, provides for the right to freedom of expression, and then subsection 2 provides limitations to the right to freedom of expression, which may include propaganda for advocacy, for hatred, and also incitement of violence.
Just a clarity.
Yes.
It's a follow-up in your statement. Can the Constitution, the Human Rights Commission, hear an agent matter?
In relation to this case,
also include taking into consideration that the human rights and the public protect.
Yes.
Can they hear an agent matter?
But I'll come back to my submission and give reference to the words that they've mentioned. The word of cockroach and another word of a house. If we are to interpret these words, a cockroach is not necessarily undermining a person, but it is giving a comparison of an invader who goes into someone's house uninvited.
Just address me quickly. Then
The amicus
why does the amicus curiae have to be admitted? What is their interest in this? Don't address me on legalities-based law. Just tell me what links your amicus curiae to this particular case and why we should admit your amicus curiae.
I don't want to claim the respondent or the members of OR acted reasonably. However, it shows their actions are totally in contrary of our democratic order and what is enshrined in our constitution.
The court held that the objective effect of the text, not the intention of the author, requires assessment.
Good morning. Yes, we are finally back and we are ready to rumble. I welcome you all to the second day of the Moot Court competition, it being on the 2nd of March 2023. You're all welcome. It was a good day yesterday. Unfortunately, not all of you made it, but it doesn't take away from the big achievement that you've achieved in getting here. As we proceed today is the semi-finals, so there are 4 teams left, and they'll be battling it out to see who's going to go to the finals tomorrow, and then ultimately be the champions. We're not going to dwell too much because we are again a bit behind schedule. So right now, I'm going to call Advocate Ari to read out the rules of engagement. Advocate Ari.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, that's well. Alrighty. Kalibito ke nna le ntumetse wa Gapadi, and I'm just here to read the rules of engagement to you. So if you could just lend me, yeah. The competition begins as soon as the first round starts. As soon as the competition begins, communication between the mentors/trainers and the participants regarding the content of the case presentation and the questions asked by the judges is not allowed. The participants of each team are not allowed to listen to other teams during the rounds 1 and 2. No team trainer should obtain information about the other team. The use of all mobile phones and all electronics is not allowed during the competition. So please don't use them, don't record anyone, and all that. The team leaders for each regional team will draw a card which indicates whether they will compete as applicants or the respondents. The card will also indicate a number which will determine their opponents. For the round 2, those competed as applicants will become the respondents. Each team will compete against 2 regions. In all the rounds and the finals, each regional team will be given 40 minutes to present their case, and it will be to the discretion of each team how they allocated their time. The applicants will also have to reserve time for rebuttal for the 40 minutes. Maximum time for the rebuttal is 10 minutes. The respondents do not make a rebuttal. No team may allocate more than 10 minutes to an advocate, including rebuttal time. The clerk of the court will inform both teams and the judges about time and when the time has expired. The judges may briefly extend the time, briefly, they may extend the time to allow the team members to complete their arguments. So by that, we open the day 2 of the 2022 Moot Court competition. I am now going to call Sipo to come and read the hypothetical facts for you and to also make the draw. Oh, I do see him. Please, can you come through? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Advocate Paddy. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The task that I've been entrusted with is to read the hypothetical set of facts of this case. So this is a case had at the Constitutional Court of South Africa in the case between Mohamed Ahmed and others and President of South Africa and others. So the facts of this case goes as follows. South Africa has suffered from sporadic upsurges of violent attacks directed at people perceived to be illegal immigrants or foreigners. As counsel for the parties here, these are just mere instructions, and so these are the facts of the case, and we will proceed to make the draw, and I'll call forward the program director. Program director, completed my task. So in short, these are the hypothetical facts that the legal practitioners today will deliberate on.
Good morning and good night. Good afternoon. As you can hear, that most of us are tired. We've had a long day, but nonetheless, the proceedings were spectacular, supercalifragilistic, and awesome. I commend everyone that participated today. You didn't make the judges' lives easy, because really there was a lot of deliberations that needed to take place. And also, we thank those who were not participating but were actually there to give support. Thank you. We've reached the end of the program, and my job is done for the day. And to all of you, it was nice knowing you. I'm going to hand over to Ms. Obakeng Malapane, the chairperson, speaker of the Moot Court, to announce which teams are going to the finals. And as it says, may the best team win. She'll do the announcement and the closing. Thank you.
He said good evening, and then good morning, and then good day. And I'm repeating the same. Good evening, good day, and good morning. Wow. First and foremost, I must congratulate each and everyone that is here. You have gone through so much toil to get here. You have worked so hard. There was a time that this looked like a high-reached dream, but nonetheless, you remained and you persevered and you were so determined. And look at you, here you are. You should pat yourself on the shoulder, and you must understand that this can only mean one thing. The fact that there were over 100 students who applied, in each region, about 100 students applied per region. From that region, you got to a point of getting into the regional top 12. From the top 12, you got to top 3. That's why you are here. So even when I'm here to announce the results, I just want you to reminisce where you began. To a point that you are here, I would like to say congratulations to each one of you. You are much more better students than I was when I was a student. I look upon you guys and I realize that if I am here and I was never a caliber of a student that you are, it can only mean that I'm sitting here with trailblazers. So to all of you, I'm proud of you. With that being said, I'm not looking forward to be giving results, because each time means there's a team that goes, and for me, but at the end of the day, there must be a winner. And to those who were eliminated yesterday, and to those who will be eliminated today, you must always remember that you were here amongst the highest. So, without further ado, I'm looking at it here. Can I be told? Oh no, it's too early to ask whose team is which, because there's still finalists tomorrow. So I can't ask Team A, who are you? Team B, or Team 1, or Team 3, or Team 4? I can't ask such. But, ladies and gentlemen, I will be telling you the announcements from the lowest to the highest. As the results have been calculated, it is calculated under 1,800. That's the score. That's the top scoring. So what they do is that from individuals, after you have been scored, it's been tallied up and then multiplied by 3 because of there's a 3 of you, and then it's divided by 108. I mean, it's scored under 180. So the lowest scoring team out of 1,800 has scored 1,327. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the lowest ranking, which is Team 1. and then, as I said, and then the second lowest also ranked 1,407. So you had a good fight. 1,807 over 1,800. So they had a good fight, almost 400 lives. And that is Team 3. And this tells us that we have 2 teams that are going to the finale. Congratulations to the last team that are going to the finale. And before you know that those teams, the only teams that are left is Team 2 and Team 3. But we must give Team 2 and guys, listen. Team 1 was the 4th. Team 5 was the 3rd. Now we have Team 2 and Team 3 going to the finalists. Put your hands together for Team 2 and Team 3. And between the 2 teams, I have to tell you which one scored the highest, don't I? And they must stand up and we must all clap hands for them. Because they are not just going to the finalists, but they were the best today. And then, but I'll go back to the lowest scoring, which was 1,411. That was the lowest, that is number 2. And the highest team that scored was 1,459. And that is Team 3! Congratulations! Don't cry. Okay, you can cry, you can. Congratulations to Team 3 for scoring 159 out of 1,800. You guys fought a good fight. That is what we call a battle of words. Congratulations to all of you. Yes. So to our judges, guys, you've done a great job. You have done a great job. When you look into how the scores are being calculated, you realize the hard work that is put in there. We really, really appreciate you, and especially our external judges. I'd like to take this opportunity. Advocate Gavin, please come and assist me here. So we just show with a token of thanks. It's not much, but Unisa would like to appreciate you. Unisa as the whole university of the entire South Africa, the College of Law, the Law Clinic, and the Moot Court would like to appreciate all of your effort and all of your time. So I know that today some of the judges have already left, will courier their token of appreciation, but for those who are here today, I'd really want to let them come to the 4th so that we can hand a token of thanks for all of your effort, for your commitment. You know what they say, if a lawyer takes a day, he lost a meal. So today when they are here spending a whole day with us, they lost a meal. So the guy will be coming here, could have been a millionaire today, but because you were more important, he's here. So first and foremost, I would like to call our judge, Mr. Khoza, to please come to the fourth. Please clap hands for him. 2 days committed to us. It means this man lost 2 million.
KK.
And I would also like to call to the fourth our advocate, Letabo Fie. Letabo, please come down to the fourth. We really appreciate that you lost a meal because we were more important. We really appreciate.
To our judges, we say thank you.
Now, with that formality aside, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to come to the more joyous portion of the program, where we will be offering the prizes and congratulating each and every Mooter in this room today, both for participating in the various rounds of the knockouts, as well as here in the final. So, to assist me in this very important job, may I welcome Ms. Zindle Katani, the Senior Attorney at the Law Clinic. A round of applause. A round of applause. Round of applause. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the bronze medals for Team 7 Cape Town, as well as Team 6 Johannesburg. I am proud and very excited to grant the silver medals to 3 teams. Team 1, Durban. Team 4, East London. Team 5, Ekurhuleni. You worked very hard. Live TV, ladies and gentlemen, live TV. The run-of-the-mill live TV. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. For the gold medals, I am proud and very excited to present Team 2 and Team 3. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was Team 2 and Team 3, Polokwane and Pretoria, for the gold medals for making it into the finals. Another round of applause, please. And now, for the awarding of the best memorials, may I have Professor Pudeli Namakonde join me on the podium, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to congratulate and to award a tie for best memorials to Team 2 and Team 3. The team leader, please join us for a picture. We'll have a joint picture and then a picture with either team leader. The trophy can float between the teams. 6 months, 6 months. But the bragging rights are forever. How you share it is up to you. Congratulations, a round of applause. And now, to announce and to award the best oralist, may I have Professor Gandalfinger join me on the podium? Now, I would just like the room to understand exactly the inner workings of deciding who the best oralist is. Imagine addressing actual professors and judges of esteemed courts, people with long resumes. It takes courage and it takes grit to hold on to yourself, be convicted and understand your argument and stay the nerves and whatever might try to get you. So in deciding this, it was, I think Professor Gandalfinger will decide much earned, much earned. But the runner-up first for the best oralist, ladies and gentlemen, Kabelo Mashas. It's a shake of the picture. This one's for the oralist. A picture? A substantive round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, please. Thank you for that. Now, the owner of this much coveted trophy, the best oralist of the 2022 Unisa Interregional Moot Court Competition, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to present this award to Big Ngosi Boys. Thank you, Professor. Ladies and gentlemen, for the biggest award of them all. Now, let me just contextualize this. The granting of the application by the applicants does not necessarily mean that they are the winners of today. The respondents also could have won. The judgment pertains particularly to the teams and the arguments. However, for the winner, for the handing of the the handing of the award and the trophy for the winner of the 2022 Unisa Interregional Moot Court Competition, may I ask Judge Sutherland to join me on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this one deserves a drum roll. And the winner of the 2022 Unisa Interregional Moot Court Competition, Team 3, the applicants! Thank you. Could we have the coach for the winning team on the podium, please, for pictures? A round of applause, please. Oh. May I have Advocate Murota to join us on the podium, please? Sure. much. Thank you so much. All on the spot, improvising. Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Prof. I don't know how we do it. For a whole year we've been thinking for this. Thank you, Prof. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Advocates. Advocates. It's because of the singing. Advocates. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We have one more. We have one more item on our agenda. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Clinic halala. Colleagues, only 1 minute so that we close the program officially.
Please.
And then thereafter we can do the celebrations outside. Thank you very much.
And it actually concerns our esteemed judges. We would just like to offer the trainer and the Madam Chair of the Moot Court Committee an opportunity to provide you with a word of thanks and a token of appreciation. Please, thank you.
Halala Pitori halala. Halala Unisa Law Clinic halala. Halala the College of Law halala. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Really, this has been a beautiful event and it couldn't be auspicious without any of you. Your presence here, you might not be aware, but it has planted a seed. The reasons we have these students over here, all of us here are contributing in putting a seed. These children today, they saw what hard work brings. They were honored by the highest esteemed judges. All of us today are witnessing something that is huge. I'd like to thank each and every person who made their way to come here. We really appreciate you. I'd like to also appreciate the ULSA, Unisa Law Students Association, for organizing all of these students to make sure that our children are aware of what education can do for them. We really appreciate you. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of the coaches that have coached this finalists. This program has been running since last year, February. They've been coaching them religiously without getting tired. They've taken time out of their busy schedule. They are lecturers, they are advocates, but they have taken time to invest into what we are seeing today. I'd like to also thank the staff of Unisa, my colleagues. Oh wow, I don't know what I am without you. You guys kept me sane in this time. You have come through. You have come through every time that I needed you. And as for my boss, Advocate Morota, I thank you so much for this opportunity. I didn't think I can do this, but when you believed in me, even though that I felt that I'm just a candidate, but yet you gave me such a platform. It's a seed that you're also building. So I'd like to thank you so much, and may God bless you, and wishing you all the best with your future endeavors. We thank you so much. And in absentia, I'd also like to thank the Deanery of the College of Law for every time making sure that we are able to fund these 4K plans. They've come through every time we send in the memos. They make sure that they sign it off. They trust that they have in us. is the one that gives us the energy to do what we do. So to the deanery, in your absence here, we really appreciate you. We really appreciate you. And then coming to my esteemed judges, coming through there was a short time that we've given you, but nonetheless, you left your busy schedules, you came here, even though we were running behind schedule, but you were so patient with us. You made, every time we felt like we were giving up, you always showed us, you got this, go on. For that, we thank you. The way you were adjudicating today, I saw how you are trying to shape this to what South Africa needs. You have planted a seed. Tomorrow, these people will be sitting here knowing that you have left a beautiful footmark. What you have done today, you have multiplied yourself. And what we are about to give you, it's nothing of huge value, but it's a token of appreciation from us. There is nothing that will be fit to give you for the job that you have done. But what we have, we want you to look at it and remember Unisa and remember this audience. We are all saying thank you for your time.